Welcome back to my YouTube. Maybe you did not come back, or you came back. Anyways, if this is the first time you're visiting my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and link the notification bell below. Let's get started.
Okay, so what do we want to talk about? I'm thinking about, do you think you can be rich in the future?
Me? You think I can be rich? What do you think about that? Comment down below. It's a see the future then. But the truth is, I think I can. Only an estimation though. It's not confirmed. Okay, don't get the wrong idea. I think I can be rich. I can achieve financial independence. I think I can be pretty well done in my life. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Because I want to. I can visualize it sometimes. I like to visualize it. And sometimes I just like to see around, hey, what if I'm rich, I can do this. That's what I want to be achieving, to be rich. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to achieve that richness yet. I don't know what business will do it. But I'm pretty sure I can find something in the future.
I heard you say financial independence. What do you know about that?
I know a lot. I actually know a little bit only.
Like what?
I don't know, like Bill Gates is financially independent, but he still wants to work. He's rich, he's really rich. Of course, he's financially independent. He doesn't need to work anymore, right? That's a fact. That's really a fact. But he doesn't, he's a workaholic, I guess. Is he? Is he a workaholic?
Depends on how you see him.
Yeah. Yeah, financial independence. A lot of people are financially independent, and Bill Gates don't certainly need those money. He don't need that much. He was financially independent long time ago. People set their financial independence rate and amount of money at different volume. Like some people just want, if maybe they might be working really hard, saving a lot for many years just to have 10 million and then just retire. But some people will be like, oh no, that's not enough, and they are really smart, they have a great concept, and they just started everything, and they just start a business, invest in stocks, and do a few business at once, and he completed a few business in his life, and he achieved about 100 million. Those are the very successful ones already. Yeah, those are very successful ones, but there are even more successful ones like Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk. Those people are even richer. Yeah.
Let's talk about financial independence again. Does that mean that you're making a lot of money? What about how much you spend every month until the day you die? Do you think there's any relationship between that?
Oh yes, financial independence is all about that. It's an amount that you earn, that you target for, and then you just stop working. Not stop, but you can relax. Your whole body is just like, you can. It's hard to lose everything. Like, even if you lose your house, you're robbed by a robber. You lost your car. You lost your house. It's pretty easy to buy another one for the one that's like really rich. The one. But some people don't really think about those. They just think about retiring and having a better life, touring around the world. There's different types of things that people think about financial independence. And yeah, after they achieve financial independence, they will be more relaxed, and they can relax.
So you think you can be rich?
Yeah,
Why?
because I got confidence and I think I have a bright future. Yeah.
What does rich looks like? How many houses? How many cars? How does that looks like?
Rich is not always having a lot of cars or big houses, but people invest into houses sometimes. They invest, they buy houses and rent it out in a price that is suitable so they have extra income every month. That's a good thing. And let's see. Sometimes you just buy. You buy cars, you buy houses to rent out, or maybe you buy a car because you like them. Sometimes. But rich people would normally have like at least 5 cars. For a reason that they actually, I think almost all the people in this world, they are rich, including female, who like car. You see, it's just a dream when you're young, maybe, if you are not born in a richer family and you were like, you saw sport cars on the road and you're like, whoa, I want to drive that one day. Or you want to have that one day. Or you want big family cars. Some people will also want that too. Oh, I want that. I want the very, very, very expensive one. Like the very high quality one. Like the one that you knock into a lousy car and the lousy car cannot stand against. I don't mean you should purposely knock on the car, but I mean the better quality car. It's like more of a hobby sometimes. So they'll have about 5 models of car. If you really, really like it, then you buy more. But yeah, I think if you're rich, you at least have a few cars. And if after you're rich, I think you also buy a few houses. For the mindset you have built from young is to earn money, and everything you see will have a money value sometimes. And there's something that you get used to and you cannot deny because it's something you used to. So maybe you just buy 10 houses, more than your car. Yes. 4 is for investment to have even more money. Some people would thought about that. Or they invest in other stuff, not houses, but invest in Airbnb, or they invest in other stuff. Yeah.
Sounds like rich means having many houses and many cars to you. How many houses? How should you classify a rich guy? By how many houses they have? Like, what's the minimum number of houses and cars or any kind of big toys they should have in order for you to feel that they are rich?
The fact is they don't need to have a lot of house, but rich people will automatically have a few houses around their country maybe, but you won't know that. You will not know that. But if you're his friend, you go to his house and you saw that his house is big, and there's no house around the house, and the house is big, that guy is rich, something like that. And if he have a few Mercedes, you also know he's rich, or maybe Lamborghinis. And you can tell by what he's wearing sometimes. Wear some metal or gold necklace, gold watch. Yeah, but not all rich people do that because they don't want to. But you can tell.
I think you're right about the part that not all rich people do that. Maybe like Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett, I feel like he's just a old, funny guy that talk really slow and love to wear a suit around. That's what I feel about him. He loves steak, he loves McDonald's, and he loves candy. He grab a huge container of candy and stuck in his mouth. Nom, nom, nom. That's one thing good about being rich. You can do whatever you want, and he's old, so he don't really mind doing stuff that hurt his body. Since he's old, maybe. I wish I can do that too, and it's fun. He can do it whenever he wants to because he's already free. Somehow he's already rich, right? Yeah, that's the good part of being rich too.
Well, back to the things that we want to talk about a little bit. You were saying that being rich are people that have cars, Lamborghinis, houses, and spend a lot of money. But how do you really know that they are rich? Because sometimes they could also be having huge amount of debt, even more than what they are worth for. Sometimes.
Yeah, of course. People like that is really dumb. They definitely have, not dumb, but they don't really think over what they do sometimes. They definitely have a credit card, and they definitely doesn't have a sense of money. Actually, you're right. You cannot actually tell if he's rich by houses or cars. But because I know people that are rich, some people that are rich, they are known as the cheap rich guys,
The frugal one.
the frugal one. Because the fact that they are so not spending, their coffee costs about a few cents. I forgot what's that guy's name. What? Graham. Yeah, Graham. He spent very little on his coffee. He spent very little on everything, but he's in fact a millionaire. He's quite rich and he's quite smart, but yeah. But he's a little bit short.
Let's not talk about him for a while. Let's talk about you.
Me.
Yeah. You think you're gonna be rich, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be rich.
When? How?
Before 20? I have 8 more years until 20. Maybe I can achieve about 1 million. Who knows? If you are watching this channel for 8 years, then you're a successor. I believe I can earn at least $1 million in my lifetime.
Lifetime or 20 years old? Seems confusing here.
Comment down below what you think. But I think before 20 I can earn million, and I'm not sure if I can get to billion. That seems really hard in my lifetime, because if I already have like 50 million, I feel like I'm already free. It's very hard to finish that amount of money already. And if I'm like 100 million, a few 100 million, wow, that's gonna be very fun. Yeah, that's gonna be very, very fun. I think I can achieve that. I think I can achieve a million before 20 years old, and I think I can achieve more than 5 million before 30 years old. I think I can get to a 50 million maybe. It's more like a momentum thing, you know? After you have your first million, it's easier to get a second million. It's a momentum. Like, the more you run, the easier to jump. Something like that. It's a momentum. Momentum thing. Yeah. It's like when you're rich, it's easier to be richer. But when you're poor, it's harder to be rich because you're poor. Something like that. Yeah.
Well, why would you wanna be rich?
Why do I want to be rich?
Yeah.
Every single person in this world, I believe they want to be rich too. the person sleeping on the ground, a beggar, if you ask them, oh, do you want to be a millionaire? What do you think they'll say? No? Yes. Who don't wants to be rich, huh? If you call Bill Gates to give everything off, like everything, not a challenge, but literally everything, you think he's gonna do that? He's gonna die. Comment down below if he's gonna die though. I don't think he's gonna die if he even keep $100. All he needs is $100. I think in a year or a few years, it's very easy for him to earn back about 10 million again in 2 years. I think it's very easy for him to do that because the amount of knowledge he have is actually a lot. Like a lot, literally a lot. And before we continue this video, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Okay? Thanks.
Alright, so just want to interrupt you a little bit. You want to be rich. How?
How?
You didn't talk about it just now. How?
What I was planning to do is I'm going to start a few careers. Like maybe I will go for stock investment, but that will not be my first. Maybe I'll start with trying to leverage a few people to open some stuff, or maybe open a business with working with people. The fact is, I have a great family where I can get some money from, so I don't really need to worry about. I can go use the money for testing. I'm lucky.
What does that mean? It sounds like you come from a rich family.
I don't really come from the most extraordinary rich family, but I come from a very stable family in my thought.
Thanks. Glad you said that.
Yeah, so I can use some money. My family can use some investment on me, so I can, work it out.
What would you want to do?
Huh?
What would you want to do?
Stocks around the world, they deliver some outsourced things, offshore stuff, like they deliver broccoli or they deliver wood or vegetables or stuff. Maybe I could go contact some boats and try to find a supplier. Maybe I could help out over there. Because it's my first business, maybe I could just call and try it out. I mean, it doesn't cost a lot. I can eat every day because I have a family. That's gonna be free. And I'm gonna have even more. It's like an investment actually. And then after I'm stable, maybe I can go for a long-term stock investment and short-term too. Since what I have is time, I could go. Here's the thing, I already start 2 things, but it actually will take quite a long time for both of them to grow. So it will take amount of time to start. And short-term investment, so I can earn a little bit of money coming in and sell. Sell. What I have is time. That's what I'm talking about. And I can do all sort of things I want. And I can go for long-term, short-term too. And the long-term will pay back after a few years. But I'm not certain of that though, because it's like a risk. You're buying stocks. You don't always get good things. Maybe you think that Tesla is very well to buy right now, which is true, I think. But you don't know about 10 more years. Maybe he will suddenly fall down or fell, or he have heart problem because he worked too hard and then you just stop working and money just don't work. You're investing. So you have to read a lot about those companies that you are going to invest in for long term. That long term is even more, you have to read even more for long term than short term, because short term is like short term, its name is short term. You can buy straight away and then earn that big piece of money and then sell away, or maybe not big piece, a small little piece of money. It's also can, right? I mean, it's part of what you're trying to do. It's short term. So long term, you have to read more stocks and then you just do stuff. Then, yeah, and then I'll maybe once I'm more like that and I'll get more stuff, I'll start doing stuff and doing more stuff, man. Yeah, that's all I thought about.
Okay. You didn't seem to say what you want to do. You just say what you may want to do, but it's okay. So what's the best part of being rich?
The best part of being rich is you see cash in your hand when you want to. Ding! You just take out money. Ting. Oh yeah, I got money, yeah. Yeah. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Korea. I want to go to America. I want to go to Russia. I want to go to China. Ding! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know why? Because I am rich. That's the good part of being rich. You can do whatever you want, basically. Basically everything you want. It's really hard to have something, very little things in this world that you cannot use money to buy, actually. You say, oh, that's not it. You cannot buy money with time. Oh, actually, you can. You cannot buy the past time that was past, but you can buy people's time to do what you want to do. But they will help you to do it, so you can just pew and without doing stuff, because you leverage them, use their time. So that's a good thing. Whoa!
That's okay.
The camera just fall.
Things happen.
Nothing
My
happened.
mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think money can achieve your dreams?
Yeah, I think money can achieve my dreams. I have no dream actually. I just want to do everything I want to do that come in mind. That's my dream. Is that a dream to you? Comment down below.
Yeah, sounds interesting. I just wonder, because a kid like you, what makes you want to be rich, and when was the thing that really struck you? At what age do you start thinking about wanting to be rich?
I'm not sure. I always had this dream about 9 years old, I guess, or 8 years old. The first time I ever saw a rich person, or the first time I ever thought that how powerful money actually is, and maybe how big a house and beautiful a house could be in a rich person's house. That's why I thought of that. So maybe I want to be rich, and I thought of it as like, if you have money, you can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want in this world. That's why I want to do it.
Have you ever worried that maybe somebody will look down on you for being so upfront, saying that you want to be rich?
No, if somebody don't declare that they don't want to be rich, they will never be rich. You must declare it first, then you can be rich. Because if you never have this mindset of being rich, you never go achieve that goal that you actually wanted. Like, if you're a poor person, not poor, but you're not the rich person, but you're just like, keep working hard, just to get a stable life, you'll get a stable life, because what you want is a stable life. But you never said to yourself that I want to be rich. That's the point. If you want to be rich, then you do something about it, and you do something about it, then you can become rich. Right? Comment down below if you think so. There's a lot of things to comment.
If you agree, you can give a like too.
Yeah, if you agree, you can give a like too.
Yeah, I guess that's about all. Is there anything else you want to say?
No. Subscribe and smash the like button. And then click the notification bell below. Once again, comment and maybe give me a title of what you think I should say next. So maybe you should be responsible for my next video. Bye bye.